in, make sure you put either a heart or a thumbs up and a reaction, okay? Or you can share out, all right? Share out to your followers and invite them in so they can chat with you, all right? I'm cooking today an every plate, which is a loaded baked potato chowder, but I put baked potato soup because what is potato soup, okay? So this is about 550 calories per serving, which is right up my line, okay? I'm on a weight loss journey. I've lost 49 pounds and we have 3 pounds to go to goal, y'all. So if you want some motivation, come on over to my house and I'm going to motivate you to eat the right stuff right now, okay? So today we're going to be using some bacon, and they have it doing the bacon separate. I'm going to put this in a pot and keep it all in one pan, okay? So we're going to tweak up this recipe just a little bit so we only use one pan. I am using my Dutch, or actually I'm using the everyday pot. Here's the everyday clay pot by Pampered Chef, and it's a pot that you can put everywhere. You can do it on the stovetop, in the slow cooker, in the oven, under the broiler, in the microwave, on your grill, and even in your freezer. Hello, Christelle. How are you doing? So come on in, tap hearts, share out, and follow along if you're on Periscope, right? Hey, V, thank you so much for the hearts. Okay, so this is it. I come live and I teach you how to use kitchen tools along with recipes, and the recipes do cost money, okay? So I appreciate all the awards that you can do. Even on the replay, you can do those awards down there so it can help me fray my food costs, because I do this full time, y'all. I'm a Pampered Chef consultant full time. If you can't purchase the Pampered Chef, then give an award, okay? You go to a restaurant, you eat all the food, right? And you leave a tip for the waitress. Leave a tip for here. I'm motivating you to eat at home more, okay? Hello, Monica. Hello, Weezy. How are you doing? Hello, Jeff Sterney. How are you doing over on Periscope? All right, so here we go. We're going to get this nice and hot. I'm going to put in my bacon. It already can't come up. It has 4 ounces of bacon in here. It is a little fatty bacon, but that's what they gave us, so we're going to use that, right? And I know Jeff, I think Jeff's is on a weight loss journey too, right, Jeff? Jeff cooks at home and uses his air fryer quite a lot. Karen Patterson, thank you for the Stay Safe Award. It is, we are staying safe. I'm keeping out of everybody's way. I did go out and vote today. I'm here in Georgia. We are waiting for the polls to close in an hour. They close in an hour, y'all. Hey, Fred, it's going very, very well. Thank you, Marcia, for the Super Heart Award. I really appreciate it. We're going to put this bacon down and fry the bacon up in the pan. I got the bacon, got fried up in the pan, and never, ever let the woman or man out of your sight, right? Because if you can bring home the bacon and fry it up, man, all the more power to you, right? All right, so that was 6 pieces of bacon here, all right? 6 pieces of bacon. I'm going to go wash my hands so we can sing happy birthday to those people born on January 5th. Hello, Harry. How you doing? All right. All right. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody born January 5th. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody born January 5th. All right. Happy birthday to you. All right. That's that done. So why do I sing happy birthday? I sing happy birthday to show you that you wash your hands, sing happy birthday twice, and they're nice and clean, okay? Plus, and it's a nice shout out to those people who are born on that day, all right? So we are after your awards, all right? Because you've been watching me. I don't know how many years or months or how long have you been watching me cook? How long have you been watching me cook? I don't even know how many people are here, but let me know if you do 1 year, maybe 3 months, maybe 2 weeks, because I've been on hacks now for 3 weeks right now. So let me know, how long have you been watching me cook? Good question, right? So we're frying up our bacon right here, and I'm gonna actually go over some of the ingredients while you give me your answer, okay, of how long you've been watching me cook, all right? So this is the loaded baked potato chowder. It's by Every Plate. It's supposed to take 10 minutes to prep and 40 minutes to cook. Tons of bacon, potatoes, onions, chicken stock, reduced fat milk, sour cream, jalapeno, which I forgot to get out, shredded cheddar, and garlic, okay? We're going to need a little bit of butter, but I'm skipping the butter because we're going to use some of this bacon fat instead of the butter, okay? And use that to thicken up and make a roux for our soup, okay? And if you want this Every Plate, please reach out to me. I can give you $20 off on this Every Plate. I do believe the link is in my profile. I forgot to check. But anyway, you can get $20 off. 6 meals for $18, y'all. 6 meals for $18. What a bargain. Okay. So anyway, let's get going. We're going to actually peel up. I'm going to bring you over here because hello. Going on 4 years, says Christelle. Going on 4 years. Hello, Mary, from the beginning, which is like 4.5 years, right? All right, let me flip this around. Hello from Boston, Angel. Liga RN. How are you doing? Let me flip you around. All right. Yep, there we go. And put you down on my countertop here. Get that rid of that thing. And I'm actually going to plug you in because I'm running this. The battery on HAPS goes really quick. Okay. There we go. We're plugged in. And I can even expand you if you wanted to see what I'm doing right there. There we go. We can expand that, and you can be right up cutting our peeling up our potatoes. So my bacon is sizzling over there. I have it down on medium. I'm gonna flip that bacon. We need some tongs, y'all, to flip the bacon. Here, you watch the bacon and that at the same time. Let's see. Oh, it still needs to stay. I'm not going to need all that bacon grease, so I think I'm going to put a little bit of paper towel in there so it doesn't splash me, okay? We don't need all that bacon grease, all right? Just FYI. I'm not eating all that bacon grease. So just put a towel in there and absorb some of the fat so it doesn't splatter at you, okay? I should get my splatter strains. That would work really good, right? There we go. All right, just get that out. I'm trying to absorb some of the fat in there. Here we go. Let it go. And we're going to peel up some potatoes now, okay? Hello, Pablo. How you doing, Pablo? We are making loaded baked potato soup, okay, by every plate. And I'm going to show you how. We're doing up our bacon. It's already in my my pan there. Look at it. We flipped it. Get that nice and flat. There you go. All right. So how long have you been watching me cook? That's our question of the day, okay? Question of the day, how long have you been cooking with me? Now, there is an awards down there. I'm going to peel my potatoes because my mom really doesn't like the skin on them. And I used up one too many potatoes yesterday. So I'm using one of my own potatoes, which this is a white potato. I watched my replay yesterday, and that potato was like golden. And I was like, wow, what is she cutting? And I was like, oh, that's me. I'm cutting potatoes. I was surprised on my own scope. All right, so I'm on a weight loss journey. We've already lost 49 pounds, which is nothing to snicker about. And I've done it the good old-fashioned way, cutting back on food and eating the right thing. And I've just added walking into my diet. Look at this little black thing right here. Get that out. Get that little eye out. This is what that part is for right here. You go right in, and then you can swirl around, and you pick those little bad parts out of your apple or your potato. What am I cooking here? All right, so my bacon's cooking up really good there. Wheezy, several years, maybe 3, says Wheezy. Okay. Hello, Monica. Periscope. You were making smoothies with your first Ninja, my little red Ninja. It's out in the garage, y'all. Periscope, you were, let's see, going on 4 years, says Crystal from the beginning. Hello, Angel. All right, so we're already up there. What's the most memorable thing you saw me cook? What did I cook that you're like, oh my God, that was so good, I had to try it myself? What was something that you made that I've made? Okay. Let's see. Up several years. All right. Hello, Marsha. How you doing, girl? A few months, says Marsha. Yep, Marsha found me a few months ago. Someone shared me out on, I think, Periscope, and Marsha found me over on Periscope just like probably maybe 3 months ago or so, right? All right. So I'm just gonna. Ah, that was a bad one. That's a bad one right there. All right. So look at that. All right. So we are just doing up our bacon over there. I'm going to get some more of that oil out of there. And we're not using all that oil because we don't need that all in our diet. Bacon is okay with you. Actually, bacon is pretty good on Weight Watchers. And I'm going to talk about Weight Watchers too, because I am like 3 pounds within goal. And I had my friend Benita. She's actually on my Pampered Chef team, and she signed up for Weight Watchers today. All right. And then we had Aiden. Oh, man, I'm getting splashed with the oil. All right, let's turn that off. She signed up with Weight Watchers tonight, which is congratulations, Benita. She made the step in the right directions to eat healthier and take control of your body. Okay, I'm leaving some of this on here. Okay, see how yellow these are? Like, look, one is a white potato, one's a yellow potato. Yukon Gold and regular potatoes. So we're gonna have yellow soup, I think, tonight. All right, there we go. Just peeling up some of our potatoes here. I'm using a Pampered Chef peeler too. And I like peeling towards me when I do my potatoes. All right. Let's see. Hey, Bianca, I've been following you for at least 5 years. Bianca, that's so funny. So, all right. So, Bianca, I don't really recognize your name, Bianca Bethany. So, Bianca, you know, where are you coming up from? Where are you coming in from? Let me get to know you. All right. There we go. We got all that cut up. I'm going to throw this stuff away. We don't need to keep our peels. Okay. All right. Got that. And my bacon needs to be flipped over. Let's see. There's our bacon right there. Oops. Let's flip it over. We need to get it a little bit more brown on here. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just let it cook up a little bit more. Turn my stove back on just a little bit because we want it nice and golden brown like that. Okay. Now we're going to peel up our onion. All right. Mom's in the kitchen. Hello, Mom. We are cooking up potato soup. So give me at least 40 minutes, 30 minutes. My mom's not in any hurry. Okay. Let's get this down. Get this off and peel that off. There's one onion and peel this one. All right. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to keep my onions for my soup stock. All right. We're going to get that one peel off. There we go. We're going to keep this part for our soup stock. All right. And same with this one. We need to get that one off. There. And there. And I'm going to save that. All right. Let's get rid of all this. And we're going to chop up our onion. All right. Chop up the onion. Chop up the onion. All right. You would think I would chop up all my onions at once because we chopped up onions this morning too. So just chop up your onion. Doesn't really matter. We're going to use the food chopper here. Hello, Mississippi. I started following you on Periscope years ago and then stopped using the app. Okay, potato. Yes, potato. Angel, there you go. I wanted to make soup. Potato soup is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, we're going to turn this off because that is nice and crispy now. I'm using the food chopper by Pampered Chef. $40 saves your life a lot of chopping and a lot of tears. Okay, this one here is 30 years old and they still sell the same thing. Okay, put it down here. If you have earplugs on, take them off. Okay. There we go. Nicely chopped up. Do another one. Any way to get your frustration out, this is one way. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. All right. Very good. And I got to get my bacon out. All right. Got that. All done. All right. Bacon is done. Let's get a paper towel. And a... Okay. All right, our bacon's all done, and I'm going to take my bacon out. Here's my bacon, and we're going to put it on a plate with paper towel so it absorbs the grease. Okay, and yes, my stove is smoking. It's smoking hot. Okay, here we go. Right now we got some nice bacon on here. Now with all this grease in here, don't put that down your drain. Do not put that down your drain. It clogs it all up. Okay, we are actually going to get a paper towel and absorb some of that grease. All right. And I'm going to try and keep the bits and pieces down there while I absorb my grease on my pan. Okay. So just put it over to the side. There we go. And you're going to absorb some of that grease. A lot of the grease. All right. And you're going to put this in a can and put it in your garbage can. Okay. There we go. I do not save my grease. Sorry, y'all. I don't. All right. Let's get that over to the sink. And then one more. Because we need a little bit of grease, but not a whole lot. And we're going to put that. My pan is super hot. And I'm just going to put in, there we go, absorb a lot of the grease, but you want a little bit behind so that you can make a roux. Okay, a roux is to thicken your soup. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I have my pot right here. All right, and it's nice and hot. The pot is nice and hot. All right, you can see it's steaming hot, and this is a clay pot that you can use in the microwave, in the oven, under the broiler, on your stove top, whether it's glass top, coil top, or gas or electric. And we're going to put this right in, and it's going to saute it up. Okay, there we go, nice and hot. Put our onions in. There we go. Okay. All right. And saute these up. My pan is still super, super hot. I'm not even going to turn it on yet. Okay, just leave it. Let those onions nicely sweat and caramelize just a little bit. How many points is this? Not very many. It's only 550 points or 550 calories per serving. So I didn't count it all out, but I'm using 2% reduced fat milk. All right. If you are vegan or vegetarian, you probably could use almond milk with this. Okay. I'm also using 2 tablespoons of sour cream, which is 2 points. All right. And the only thing that's really, really a lot of points is the cheese. And it's 2 ounces of cheese, which is a half of 1 ounce, which is about 4 points for the cheese. Okay. I'm also using flour, and flour, about 1 point. So it's probably about 6, probably 8 points, this whole entire soup. Okay. I did make the soup earlier today, which was a Weight Watchers 0-point soup. So I really did not eat a whole lot of points today. That brings me up to Weight Watchers. I have 3 pounds to go to goal. And I got some exciting news to tell you. Okay. All right, there we go. We got that done. We're going to cut up our potatoes now. Get that back. I'm going to slide you back because we're going to let that cook there and chop up our potatoes. All right. I am using a Santuco knife because that's what you use when you do potatoes, because it has these little rivets here and it doesn't stick to the knife itself. Make sure when you use a knife, you pinch it, put your thumb right here and your forefinger there. Grab it around and it's really easy. You have control of the knife and the knife does not have control of you. When you have your knife, no matter what you use, if you do it like this, the knife is in control of you and accidents happen. This way, accidents won't happen. Okay. So we're going to cut these into small little pieces, small enough that they're going to cook pretty quick. All right. There, just chop them up, put them off to the side. And my potatoes are nicely, or my onions are nicely coming up. There. Oops. Whew. Got those onions going on. All right. Oh, let's not do that. There. Crisscross applesauce. There we go. All right, we got a little bit more here. There. 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 Yep, we're doing it pretty darn quick. I got one more right here, and I got the big potato over there. All right, and these are like Yukon Gold. I don't think I've ever made potato soup with Yukon Gold potatoes here. Okay. A little bit more. The smaller the potato, the quicker they're going to cook. All right. There's one. We got this big potato going. Yeah, should cut this one a little smaller. There. There. It doesn't really matter how these cut up because we're going to mash them up and make it into soup. Okay. There we go. Put that on a flat surface. Chop, chop. Oh, what a relief it is. There. And a couple more. All right. So if you don't mind, the awards are right there. If you find value in my presentation and my broadcast, please, you can tip me right there. Okay. I'm only broadcasting tonight on, I eliminated Facebook. Okay. On here. All right. We got a garlic, and I forgot to put where I put my garlic press. Here it is. All right. I'm going to turn on my stove again because I need to get a little bit hot. There we go. It is on, and we're going to add our garlic to our pan right there. Okay, there's my pan. All right. This is a garlic press. You put the whole garlic in it with the peel on it and all. You put it into the garlic press, flip it over, and then the garlic comes out when you press it through. Okay. Put it right through. Oh, there we go. And it comes with a little tiny Barbie brush, and you scrape it off like that. And it opens up, and if it doesn't come out right here, then you just pick it right out right there, like that. Pretty easy, right? All right. Next one, we're going to do another one. Put one in, flip it around, press it. Oh, here goes my brush. I'm going to have to pick up the brush and put it in the sink. There we go. All done. All right. So this brush actually, it actually helps you scrape it off. But then when you're cleaning it, the brush bristles go right in here and they clean it right out. Okay. So there's nothing left behind. All right. So that's why you use the brush there. And then there's a little handy spot that I usually put my thing right back right here, and it keeps it right there. Okay. And that's how it stays in place. All right. There we go. So we got that going. We got our, the onions and garlic sauteing up right here. Okay. And we have our grease from our bacon, all right, because we're only using one pan for this. Now we're going to get 1 tablespoon of flour. And the flour is going to create a roux, but we want to cook the flour a little bit to give it more flavor. Otherwise, you have a floury taste. So put your flour in once you get your onions caramelized. Okay, there you go. 1 tablespoon. And again, I did 1 small onion, 2 cloves of garlic. All right, we are using the grease from the bacon. I don't have a whole lot of grease in there. Let me put a little butter because I took too much grease out. All right, but it will brown up. You'll see the flour turning brown. Okay, need a little bit of butter, just a little bit, just to absorb the flour. Okay, so we got butter. Got butter. Okay, and I'm going to put probably a half of a tablespoon of butter in there. Half of a tablespoon, y'all. Okay. Let's see if I can break it up. There we go. Break that up. Half a tablespoon of butter. All right. Not too many points. Probably 2 points, 4 points for a whole tablespoon. Let's put that in there. And we're going to just melt that butter and get that just a little bit roux-y looking. Okay. That's the whole key, is getting that brown flavor. See how it's getting nice and brown in my pan? That's what you want. Okay. Nice and buttery in there. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in our chicken stock and our water. Okay. There we go. I'm going to add in our water and our chicken stock. Scissors, please. Has a little bit of chicken stock. Now, if you don't have chicken stock, you can use like vegetable or chicken broth. Okay, let's put that in there. I'm gonna put it right on the onions so we don't burn it until we get the water in there. And I'm gonna add in 1.5 cups of water. There we go. All right, and we're gonna add our potatoes now. And I'm gonna stir it all together. Add your potatoes. There you go. All right. Okay. Mix it together. All right. There we go. We're mixing it nicely together. All right. And this is going to be a very golden potato soup. All right. And I'm trying to get the bits and pieces off of the bottom of the pan. All right. I have 60 pounds to go. Okay, Bianca, you can do it. You can do that 60 pounds, girl. What are you doing? What did you do today to help you on your diet, on your weight loss journey, Bianca? Okay. Hello, Cam. I love this pan, Ken, too. This is the Pampered Chef everyday pot pan. This morning, I used the Dutch oven. All right. Let's see, potato. Let's see. I want everything. I love that pen. I want everything, says Kim. I want one of everything. I meant, yeah, I know you want one. You mean one of everything to eat, or one of everything of Pampered Chef? If you want one of everything of Pampered Chef, start up your own Pampered Chef business, and you can get a whole lot plus a whole lot more. Okay. All right. So this is, I feel it, you know, when you're like at a dentist and they're cleaning your teeth and they feel that plaque, that's how you're doing your bowl here. Okay. Your bottom of your pan. You're trying to get all those bits and pieces off at the bottom and getting that roux mixed into your stock and stuff. Okay. So we're going to put that in. Okay. All right. We're done with that. And I'm going to check my instructions here. All right. So melt the butter in the pan and then add our onions and garlic, salt and pepper, which I didn't really put a whole lot of salt in here. I'll put a little bit right now, but I usually try and salt more at the end than right now. Okay. And we'll put a little bit of pepper. Okay, because your potatoes will absorb a lot of the salt, all right? But I don't know how much salt is in the chicken stock, all right? So, and I'm very skimpy on salt, okay? Not that I have high blood pressure. I just taste salt in everything. When you cut back on sugar and flour and salt, you can actually taste it in all the food that you're eating. All right, so look how nice and brown that this is looking like, okay? So we're gonna put the lid on here and let it bring to a boil. Okay, now we have about 20 minutes to talk. All right, let me flip us forward, flip the camera. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Can you turn your phone the other way? I'll make the, no, Kim, you are on Periscope. You can turn your phone the other way and it'll be landscape. They'll be bigger in the picture, okay? Unfortunately, Periscope won't let Haps transfer over to portrait side. Now you can come over to Haps and you'll see the full portrait picture here. All right. I'm also on Twitter. You can probably see the full picture on Twitter. I'm not sure. And then YouTube also. Okay. Same. Okay. What we're cooking? We are cooking potato chowder, loaded baked potato soup. That's what I call it. Okay. And we need to get out we need to chop up a jalapeno. And we're going to add in our reduced milk at the end. Let me see. Let me read out the instructions. Same. All right, well, come on over to Haps. The link is in my profile to come over to Haps in Periscope. Go into the 3 little dots down in Periscope, touch my profile, and there's an active link. That active link has the link here to Haps. Okay. I did, but it's not portrait. No, it's not going to be portrait, Kim. Kim, it doesn't work on Periscope. You have to come over to Haps to see full me. Okay. All right, so let me read this. Add the flour, cooking. Okay, slowly stir in the pot. I always add the water, the milk at the end. Slowly stir in the thing. Okay, 15 to 20 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes only. Okay, and then while the potatoes cook, we already got our bacon done. That's it. We're pretty much done. We can chop up our bacon and our jalapenos, if you like jalapenos. What do you like in your potato soup? What do you like in your potato soup? Alexis, do you remember how many points the air fryer egg rolls are? No. But one way you can find out, if you go into my Facebook, I usually have it over there. Or let's find it quicker for you. Egg rolls, EGG. I think it was 3 each. Egg rolls. Of course, it's not there. Let me see. Go into Facebook. Go into my group. This one's going to die on me any second right now. All right. My group. Alexis CanDo. Egg rolls. EGG. Egg rolls. No. Where did I put that recipe at? Oh, I got it. We found it. All right, so the best way that you can find what I make in the past is to go into my Facebook group, and up in the little area here, up in the little search thing, you put in what you want, and that is where you'll find it. Okay, and it did show. I don't want to go live. Get out of there. Dang. Okay. It doesn't tell me on here. Post-it cabbage. Okay, she ate 1, but no, I froze the other 2 as they are 3 points each. 3 points each on the egg rolls. And the egg rolls, I showed you how to make them on there. Okay, and that was a little demonstration on that one there. All right, on the air fryer one. All right, so that's that. So they're 3 points each. Okay, but if you go into my VIP group and do the search bar up there, it'll pull up whatever I made, and it has the information and the recipes on there. Hello, V. How are you doing? I see you're sold on Haps. Great app. Yeah, I'm not quite sold on it yet, but cream and butter. Cream and butter. Yeah, we have cream and butter in here. I have 2% milk that we're using, which is 8 ounces. Okay, and I'm going to open this up because we're going to put that in our pot too. Okay, I need to temper this in. Let's get that open. All right, and we need to get our jalapeno open. There we go. Me and opening containers. You're welcome. All right. Now, I'm not quite sold on Haps yet, but you know what? I had a very long conversation today, and it made me really sit back and think. I see people just coming on here and chit-chatting about everything under the sun, and they get a lot of awards and subscriptions to their service or to their broadcast. And I'm thinking, you know what? If you don't buy Pampered Chef from me, you can actually do the awards like the high fives and the buy me a coffee type thing. Because this food does cost me a lot, and I am pretty much unemployed except for what I earn from Pampered Chef, which is full time, but it doesn't meet my daily, my monthly requirements. Okay. And eventually, if it doesn't work, I'm cutting off all of this and I had to go get a full-time job. Okay. Originally, I became a Pampered Chef consultant to reach out and meet people locally, but it didn't work out that way. I met more people nationally and internationally, and y'all are like, oh, that's a great tool. I wish I could buy it, but I'm in like Great Britain, or I'm in, Australia. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. And so this is your time. This is an app where you can subscribe to my broadcast and support me and cooking here at home. Okay. I did have Benita signed up for Weight Watchers today, and I called Weight Watchers and they said, well, she didn't sign up on for you, but we're going to give you 1 month for free. And I'm like, well, great, because I only have 3 pounds to go to goal. Okay. And I was driving. One can always use all. Yes, I already said that. So V, just call me Zoe. Okay. Oh, Zoe. Okay, V. I see V. Put your name has V and then Zoe has your last name. Like Zoe and then your last name is V. It'll come out, I think. Like Darlin Linda. We have the Darlin, and then she has Linda. I added ground pork, so I need to take, you have to take that into account, because I used 3 pieces of sausage in there, and there was like it was the points on the sausage. That's where my 3 points came in. Okay. So anyway, this app is a way that you can support my just helping me my groceries. I hate to say it. Okay. You can subscribe to the channel monthly, and then you don't have to do like all the 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents. All right. Because you were paying on Super Hearts, and the Super Hearts, I got paid out $110 every 4 months, 3 to 4 months. I would get paid $110, which came out to like what, $40, say $40, just round it, $40 a month. I've been broadcasting on HAPS for 3 weeks now, and I'm up to just up to $60. All right. And that will help me, because you can't pay out until you get to $200. This will help my grocery bill. All right. Coming live and teaching you. I not only teach you, I give you the recipes. All right. And I motivate you to eat at home. I'm going to try and motivate you more to walk and do a little bit more activity into your life, so that you can lose the weight. Because if I can do this, you can do it. All right. And I only have 3 pounds left to go. Okay. Whichever. Okay. There you go. And if you're buying Pampered Chef, great. Be a Pampered Chef person, but you can't buy every single month, or you can't buy every single week. All right. But like some of you buy all the time, like Linda, Mary, you name it, y'all, Missy Mouse. All right. Y'all buy. All right. But the best way that you can support is by hosting a show. And then that way I get other people to purchase. Okay. But if you can't do that, you can do an award. All right. Like, yay. Okay. Wow. That's chumping change they're paying to, I know, with $110. Yeah. And I don't know what you're paying into like getting the Super Hearts, but that was like a sort of like, we didn't know where the money was going on that one. And sometimes you got paid out, and sometimes they missed all the broadcasts because you did an oops or something like that. And they said, no, we don't want to pay you for that. All right. Believe it or not, I think that happens. I love your broadcast. Thank you, Chris Bruce. So you can support my broadcast by subscribing to my channel on a monthly basis, or doing the little awards here, high five and the mask and the coffee and whatever else they have over there. All right. All right, I need to temper some of this milk in here, because if I put the milk in the hot water, it'll curdle. Okay, and we have our cheese here ready to go, and I need to cut up a jalapeno. Okay, let me flip us around, because my stuff is coming along, and we're doing baked potato soup today. Yay! I know my mom's gonna like this one. Okay, so let's flip us around and drink some water. Drink water, y'all. I didn't even drink water yet, so I don't know how many. I think this is number 6 today, because I've been drinking a lot of water. And I got my 10,000 steps in, y'all. Thank you so much. All right. All right, let's put this over the side. There we go. And, oh, this is garbage. Let's put that there. All right, we're good. We're doing good. We had water. We only had water in here, so I don't need to clean that. Okay, put that back. All right. So I did ask, and I'm not sure if you're still here, and it doesn't tell us how many people are actually in the broadcast. How long have you been watching me? And where are you coming in from? And if you're a broadcaster, can you please put up some emojis so I can follow you? Because the HAPS doesn't show us everybody who's broadcasting unless you follow them or you're in the trending area. Okay, so put emojis up so I can follow you. Okay, and I can see your broadcast. All right, let me flip us around. I'm going to go get a jalapeno. Okay, there we go. And let me get a jalapeno out. Okay. weird ones here. Okay, we don't need a big jalapeno. All right, I don't need a big jalapeno, but I'm gonna use this small one. It's going out of town here. It's like, ugh. All right, let's get a jalapeno up. And now, you know, the hottest part of the jalapeno is the seeds and the ribs on the inside. The green part is not that hot. It's all the insides that are very hot. And I gotta wipe this off because there's too much water on it. All right, so we're gonna slice this thing up. I don't even need a whole lot, so let's just slice this up a little bit. There. All right, and let's turn it around. There. And we're just going to dice it up a little bit. And I don't mind if there's a little bit. I don't think my mom's going to eat a whole lot of jalapenos, okay? There we go. Got a nice little amount for our toppings, okay? There we go. Get that. Here's another little piece. Let's get that one going. I think that will be good enough. I don't think my mom is going to. We still have a whole lot of jalapeno left, okay? All right, I'm going to rinse my knife off. And we're going to get the bacon that we have cooked up. All right. I'm going to turn down my pot here. And I'm going to use scissors and just cut up this bacon. All right. We're going to cut the bacon up. Yeah. Oh, look at it. It's just falling apart. I don't think I even need this. But we're going to cut up our bacon. All right. And actually, bacon is not that many points on Weight Watchers, believe it or not. It's okay. Okay. There we go. And it's nicely dried up bacon, too. Look at that. It's like very crunchy bacon. There we go. And again, this whole thing, if you were to, the calories is 550 calories. Okay. The entire thing with the way it's made. There we go. All right. Which I can take 550 calories. Some of us have more than that in a single setting. There we go. Whew. All right. Here. I'm going to put 2 pieces off to the side because that's going to be good enough for us. For topping it. I think it is. There we go. Oh, that looks good. All right. Let's just do the whole thing up. We'll just do the whole thing up. Do the whole thing up, Alexis. I'm always cheating something or another. This one's not as crispy as the other ones. It's a little bit more softer. One side's soft and the other side's hard. All right, it looks good. Hey, Chris. Hey, Carol. Thanks for coming in, Carol. Hi, Alexis. Been watching you for years, says Carol. I know. And Carol's one of the top fans, you know, that does Pampered Chef. She's always buying something or another. Maybe your daughters want to have a party, Carol. Okay, I'm looking for people to host a party to take advantage of the double rewards this month. There we go. And let's see, we got our bacon, we got our jalapenos, and we have our cheese here. Okay. Now I don't like using shredded cheese, but this came with it. Why don't I like using shredded cheese? Is because there's wood fibers in here to keep it from caking up. All right. So if you have your cheese, buy it as a block and then shred it yourself. It's a lot healthier for you. Okay. I need this scissors back. We need to cut the top off. Here. All right. All right, we got everything ready to go. Let me get a little bowl. And there. And I got some bowls. I got bowls to put our soup in. I got our nice little tasting bowl here, in which I need to get some liquid out of here. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's our soup right there. Oh, okay. Now to the side, and I'm going to get a little bit of the liquid. Oh, it's sticking to the bottom, y'all. We need a little bit more liquid in here. All right. So let's get some liquid. I can get some liquid out of there. And I'm going to temper in some milk in here. Okay. Just temper it a little bit at a time, so it doesn't curdle. All right. Get that little tasting spoon over there. There's a little spoon. Okay. Just temper it in. Nice. Okay. Put some more in. Okay. There. All right, I think we're doing good. All right. All right, I'm going to put it back into here. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing again. All right, put that in. Now we're going to mash up our potatoes because our potatoes need to be creamy, and it's going to make our soup nice and creamy. Okay, and again, all I'm using is 8 ounces of reduced fat milk in here. Okay, oops. Let's see if I can put it in. Hopefully it doesn't curdle now. since we got it down. There you go. All right. Very good, Alexis. All right. And Cooper's in here looking for his dinner because it's 6:30. And it's the time for the dog to have his dinner. So I have a little pieces down here that are sticking. And I want to get it up. Okay. There we go. Very good. Now I'm going to get my masher out. We're going to mash our potatoes in here. I'm going to use a Pampered Chef masher. Hold on a second. Go lay down. All right, so this is a Pampered Chef masher, and this is something that you have it at your grandmother's house, and it's usually it usually looks like this, and it gets caught in all drawers. And you're like, what the heck is this? Well, Pampered Chef has devised it that you can flip it down, and it takes less space. All right, so we're going to use our Pampered Chef masher, and we're going to mash up our potatoes over here. Okay, oops. Let me get you in closer. There we go, and mash this in. All right, just mash your things. I still have my heat on medium heat. Okay. Yep. All right. So once the potatoes are tender, reduce the heat and low to low and mash to the desired consistency. Now, some people like it really, really creamy, but we were going to like it a little bit chunkier. Okay. We're going to leave some in here, but the masher mashes it really good. Okay. There we go. It's good. We don't want any big potatoes in here. Right. And the more you mash it, the thicker it's going to get. Okay. And I still have it on medium heat. All right. All right. And recommend mashing almost smooth. Some pieces. Okay. Stir in half the bacon and half the cheese and save the rest for topping. Okay. And we're going to generously salt and pepper this now. This is where we're going to taste it and see if it needs salt, pepper, or any other ingredients. Okay. Just mash, 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 mash. There we go. Okay. All right, now we're going to add the cheese in here. We're going to add half of the cheese into here. Okay, half of it. The cheese is going to make it thick. All right, and we're going to save some for the topping. All right, save some for topping, and we're going to add in some bacon. There we go. And we're going to save some for the top. All right. You know what? We forgot. I have, it didn't come with it, but I have some green onions, and we can add some green onions on top. That was a little bit of green, since my mom doesn't really have like jalapenos. Okay. And I'm just going to let that come to a boil a little bit again. Get it nice and hot. I'm going to taste it. Okay. Get our bowl. Here's my little bowl. Here we have another bowl. Oh, man, this is good. Y'all, this is really good. Here we go. I need a little bit of salt in here. Okay, I'm going to add pepper. I'll come back and look at your comments in a sec. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to get some green peppers. Peppers. Okay, so here's our green onion. Okay, I'm going to cut it again, and I'm going to add some into my soup. Okay, there we go. Add some down there, and here's our soup. All right, so look how nice and thick. Now, you know a soup is really good. A creamy soup is great when it coats the back of your spoon. So let me try and get it coated. Okay, back there, and when it coats it nice and thick, that's when you know you have a great soup. All right. Oh my gosh, this is to die for. Yes, not really to die for, but this is scrumptious. Wow. All right, I ate that up. It wasn't any good. Wasn't any good, anybody. I want some. This was so good. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? So this was so okay. That was super good. This is super good. I'm gonna get it nice and hot because you know what? My mom and I both agree that we both love really soups that are super hot. Like, don't give me a warm soup. Like, if we go out to a restaurant and the restaurant brings us like lukewarm soup, we're like, take that back and put it in the microwave and get it super, super hot. My dad was the same way. We like soups that are hot, like as in temperature wise, not heat wise. Okay. Let me get one more. All right. Hello, made a lot of soup. You made a lot of soup? She hated it. Yeah, okay, let me see. My sweet potato chili was super good. Oh, Carol, I bet you that was so good. It's right. I'm gonna get this down. I'm gonna put some green onions in there. They didn't give us green onions for the soup, and I like green onions with potato soup. Doesn't that sound good? All right, there we go. All right. All right. Soup is all done, y'all. Oh, nice. I'll turn it off because it's nice and hot. Okay. So this is our soup. And I'm going to call my mom because we're going to have dinner now. All right. So I have my nice little Pampered Chef bowls. All right. This comes in a set, but the sets won't be available until March. But I'm putting it in this bowl. Okay. So let's get some, and we're going to put it right in the bowl. Whew. It is percolating on us. Percolating. All right. There we go. There's one bowl. All right. Gonna get the second bowl, and then when I get done, I'm gonna end the broadcast. I want to thank everybody for coming in and everyone for supporting my broadcast with awards and subscriptions to this broadcast. Okay, you can subscribe for a monthly fee. Okay, that will tip me, and I can get some more groceries. Okay, hate to say it, but you know, at times what it is, I've been giving away everything, recipes and advice and just cooking tips and stuff. For a long time now. Wow, that's a lot of soup, y'all. I know my mom's not going to eat all that. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure that your bowls are nice and clean. All right. So get yourself a little piece of wet towel and just wipe your edges so it looks really pretty. Okay. Especially if you want to take a picture. You don't want to give somebody with the runny on the side. So get yourself just a wet paper towel, fold it, wet it down a little bit, and just wipe the edges so it looks really pretty. Okay, now we're going to add in our cheeses and our stuff that we're going to put on top. Here's our cheese. That pot is still really hot. Okay, put the cheese right on there. All right, we're going to scatter some bacon. Wow, look at that. This is like decadent, y'all. And then I have some jalapeno that I'm going to put on mine. Okay, and I'm going to put some green onions on my mom's and some green onions on mine. There we go. Oh man, this is so good, y'all. All right, let's scatter a little bit more cheese so we can see it. Okay, let's just see it around the edges. And I still have a lot of cheese left. Okay, there we go. And that's it. All right, so let me see. I want to thank everybody for coming in because my soup is looking really, really good. And this is definitely a must. This is probably something I would reorder again, is this loaded baked potato soup. And you can get your every plate for $20 off. The link is in my profile, or you can go here. I probably have to go look because I'm not sure if I took it out or not. There you go. That's the link. Send that out. They make tons of soup. That's your second cup in there today. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going back to read your comments right now. Okay. So anyway, Benita signed up for Weight Watchers, and I called Weight Watchers to say, hey, do I get anything for this person signing up under me under Weight Watchers? Right. And she goes, no, not really, but I can give you 1 month for free. I'm like, yeah, give me 1 month for free because I'm 3 pounds away from goal. Okay. She goes, well, once you get to goal, you need to go down to one of the local, the in person and get weighed in for real. Okay. And I said, okay, I'll go down to Jacksonville, get weighed in. She goes, but if, and I said, well, I said, most of the times when you do Weight Watchers, you have to like get your goal, and then you have 6 weeks to maintain your goal. Well, by chance last night, I went out to my garage and I found 2 big books of Weight Watcher stuff from 2008. 2008, y'all. That was 12 years ago, and I have stuff from 2008. Okay, out in the garage. Well, she says, well, if you were a lifetime before, you can waive the 6 weeks. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I said, oh my God, I just found my Weight Watcher stuff from I don't even know what year it was, from a while ago, and I went over there, and sure enough, I have a Weight Watcher to goal thing. It says lifetime with my name on it and the number. I said, praise Jesus. I have a miracle, y'all. I have a miracle. So not only do I have Weight Watchers free until March 4th, and I need to get 3 pounds off. Okay. I found my lifetime from 2008, which is what, 13 years ago, y'all. So now I don't have to do the 6 weeks. Hello from Marquette. How are you doing, Tea Roses? Thank you, Gemini, for subscribing. No turmeric. It was golden potatoes. What was Yukon Gold potatoes that we're using? Yukon Gold potatoes. So that's why our potato soup looks so yellow. So praise the Lord. I'm like, oh my God, a miracle happened today, y'all. I just saved myself some money. Like, not only Benita helped me save for next month, just in case I don't get that 3. And then when I called, the lady said, you don't need to do 6 weeks if you've already been lifetime. Yes! I'll tell y'all, I feel like I won the lottery today, y'all. Isn't that great? All right, I want to thank everybody for coming in and spending a little bit of your time with me. I know I went a little bit long. It's 50 minutes right now, but it was well worth it. All right. And my mom says, don't worry about getting dinner. So anyway, it's still nice and hot too. All right. So I am so excited. I found my lifetime thing. I say $45, y'all. Okay. When you're not bringing an income in, $45 is a lot of money, right? Have a great night, everybody. Yeah, thank you, Carol. Let me flip this around so I can get a final picture of the soup. Okay, so we have it in the everyday rock crock, which is a perfect size for this one. We did the other soup this morning in the Dutch oven, and we put it in the slow cooker. That was so good. I had 2 cups of that, and I had my muffins. I had 2 of my muffins today, which was 2 points total, and now I have this. So I'm doing great. I got 3 pounds left to go, and I know we can do the 3 pounds, right? You're welcome, Crystal. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate every one of you, and I'll see you on somebody else's broadcast or scope. And God bless America, right? I feel so excited. I need to pray. I need to do some prayers tonight, okay? Because somebody's watching now over me today. All right, so I'll talk to you all later. Bye. I can do it. 3 pounds. We're going to do 3 pounds. We're through 3 pounds. All right, 3 pounds, 3.2 actually to go. All right, so I'll talk to you all later. Bye.